Today's the 8th day of July and I am so happy because things get better. As you can see, I am in my living room. So I have been sleeping here for Anyways, I'm here in my living room and I have been sleeping here for almost a week, more than a week already. And the reason why I am sleeping here is because my bedroom has a lot of clothes, like literally in the bed. So here's a little background story why I haven't been outside for how many days already. So as we all know, I have been wandering around Manila and Tagaytay in the last few weeks, or let's say in the last week of June. And the thing is, before I went back to Leyte, I did submitted myself for saliva testing, which is on the previous episode of Rowee Wonders, and I tested negative. But while I was waiting for my test negative, I was already here upstairs. I've already traveled from Manila to Tacloban and already arrived here in our house. My plan is, before resigning the hospital that I was working, I wanted to contribute something for my last few days in the institution. So I was planning to at least work there for the next 15 days, and then afterwards, that's the time that I will be resigning. But because of some circumstances, they wanted me to have my swab test for the second time. So again, I surrendered myself to them and have my swab test. On the 4th of July, I did have my swab RT-PCR, and on the next day, I received a call and they told me that I tested positive. So I was like, what? Anyways, I don't have any issues about the result because it does have a little bit of blessing for me why I did have that positive result. I'm here in my living room and I'm not allowed to go downstairs for the next 7 days. A quick update for my health: I didn't feel anything. I don't have any fever or any cough or colds or loss of taste and smell or whatsoever. Even headache, I don't even have the slightest headache in my life. Yes, that's true. Look how messy my space is. Good morning, everyone. So today is another day to update you guys. I haven't been updating since 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I think that was 2 weeks ago when I last talked about you guys, and there are a lot of things that happened. I'm already done with my 14 days quarantine. I'm already done with getting my positive test results, which I had to travel for more likely 3 to 4 hours by land and another 3 to 4 hours to get back here at home. And I have also get some of my stuffs done. I've already done with the first luggage, and I sorry for my husky voice. I'm already stressed out with the first luggage, and I'm up for the second luggage. Actually, for the first luggage, it's all about my clothes, all of my trench coats, for any clothing. But for the second luggage, it's most likely I'm going to bring some spices from here in the Philippines. Today is more likely a relaxation day because I got really nothing to do, not in my schedule. Tomorrow is gonna be a very bomb schedule because it's gonna be a whole day up until the evening. So I hope I can update for you guys for that. Another thing is, if I haven't mentioned to you guys on the previous update, I've recently just got my passport, which is the updated one, which I have talked to you about in the past few episodes of Rowee Wonders, that I need to get it renewed before going to fly to that new country. Today I made some breakfast, and my breakfast is my typical breakfast. Of course, let's not forget about my favorite iced coffee. I started having iced coffee, that was last month. I tried to have iced coffee in the mornings and then in the afternoons, and it became a usual thing for me. Like up until now, I really crave for iced coffee early in the morning or even late in the afternoon. So that's the kind of me nowadays, not really the hot coffee girl, isn't it? 잘 먹겠습니다. Hello everyone, so today is Friday. I was so busy lately, like I haven't had an update for days already. I'm not really sure about that. It's because my flight's going to be next month or in a few weeks. I think 2 or 3 weeks to go, and I'm kind of excited but at the same time sad. It's because I'm going to leave my family here in the Philippines, and it's going to be a new journey for me. It's going to be there are a lot of challenges that I'm going to face by then. I'm currently here downstairs. I am planning to unpack the one that I did pack, I think last week, and today I am going to repack again. It's because my mom suggested the other way around. So this is the current situation right now. These are all of my slipwears, and as you can see, all the cream silk and some here, some shampoos. And this is my first luggage, the biggest, and then this one's the second, which I usually use. This is the luggage that I have been talking about a while ago that I will be repacking. Once again, I will be unpacking. It's because there are some issues. I've bought so many things. For example, in this bag, Nescafe. Of course, this is very necessary for me. And there are some pancit canton. Also bringing most of my boots. So here. So I got a lot of things to do, and I'll get back to you guys later.
Cartilage. Sakit-sakit yun na siya. Lahira sa
Di Thailandan.
Sa Japan dyan.
Go na? Go na Diane?
Ikaw.
Ano na? Sige, go.
Yeah. Ako'y kuan ko. Comfortable ko in the chair. Sige na mo.
Mana? Kita akong biraho. Ito. Kaya aron. Kanta naman.
Pagsuwayo natin.
Talagang ako. Talagang sinima.
Asa? Ag reaction is unmounted doon, no? Okay.
Mano, uy.
Hello everyone. So today is quite a relaxation day at home. Like I didn't do anything except for watching movies and of course organizing my important documents that I will be bringing in the next few days. Also, I just received an email that I got my reservation, or there's a confirmation for my hotel reservation for 14 days quarantine plan when I arrive in that country. And also today I will be finally sharing to you guys something personal, something I happily shared to those important people in my life, and that finally today I'm going to share it to you guys here in YouTube. So here I got a ticket. So this is actually the ticket that's from Tacloban to Manila, but not Manila. So I got a separate ticket which is up downstairs. That's from Manila to my dream destination, and I'm so excited. I just can't believe it that my dream for almost 2 or 3 years of decision, this is the biggest decision I ever made in my life. Being separated with both of my parents, being separated with my loved ones, it's so difficult. I know it's really difficult, but I know that I will be happy with this, and I know that it's going to be a successful me in the next couple of years. So a year ago, before the pandemic, or shall we say 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I've already have a plan on migrating to another country. That's just, shall we say, is a dream destination I've ever wanted to decide on to migrate. Like I just can't imagine my life living to another country with a different culture, with a different society, and with a different way of running the government, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that I don't want to live here in the Philippines, but I do like the Philippines at some point, but there's just a difference when it comes to a different country. So a few years ago I asked my mom 2 questions. First is what would be my path, or shall we say if I'm going to take the American dream or another dream that sets my mind at the moment. So I took the American dream pathway. So I took an examination we called ASCPI, so that's for international people who wish to work in America and become a licensed medical technologist. So thankfully I passed the examination. A few of the people, or just a few of my friends, just knew about that. After that I continued working in order for me to gain experience in just a district hospital here in Leyte. And afterwards my roommates decided or texted me or chatted me that why not to go here in Australia, because I do have a roommate that's in Australia right now, and she invited us to have a quick vacation in Australia. So that's long, like 2 weeks vacation. I know you know that because my Australia videos or episodes of Review Wonders is the, or shall we say are the first few episodes in my YouTube channel, and I'm very proud of that. So I gained so much confidence in that vlogs or like episodes of Review Wonders. Sad to say one of my roommates didn't go, so it's just me alone trying to ditch that plane to Melbourne. And as I landed in the country, or shall we say in the city of Melbourne, so I felt different. I cried when I saw the you know, the everything that I saw by the window in the airplane. So I I started to cry and suddenly realized that there's something in this country that's not in the countries I travel. Or for example, South Korea. We know that I really love Korea. I really love the foods of South Korea and everything, but I've never felt that way that I felt when I landed in Australia. So there we go. I asked so many information about the country to asking information about student visa, and then when I went home to that momentous 2 weeks vacation, so I went directly to my computer, searched every information about student visa, about getting there, the courses, the programs, and everything. And then I really every detail of the information, I really wanted to like know everything. It's because my mom and dad really wanted to, like, you know, before going to tell about something about them or to them, you need to have a lot of information in order for you to prove that your decision in life is going to be justifiable, or something, you know, that you know what's going on, you know where you're going to. And that's the insight when it comes to my mom and dad. So after that, they were a little bit convinced, so they said, okay, let's try, why not, let's try it. Fast forward to 2 years, or shall we say fast forward to 3 years, here I am. I'm going to catch my flight to Canada. Wait, what? Yes, you heard that right. Yes, I'm going to Canada in a couple of days. So you really heard that right. And I know you're going to ask, or you'll be wondering if what happened to Australia? Why didn't I decided to go to Australia? That's why this topic, or shall we say this episode of Review Wonders, is all about my biggest decision in life. Why biggest decision? It's because I chose a different country, even though I do have a country that I love the most in my mind already. So I know there's something else with Australia, but as for me, there's something new about Canada. That's what I'm going to tell you about this episode of Review Wonders. So today is the 6th day of August, and my flights to Canada. Flight to Canada is going to be on August 14. So that's gonna be on next Saturday, tomorrow Saturday. So that's gonna be on next Saturday. Here's my flight from Tacloban to Manila, and then Manila to Dubai, and then Dubai to Toronto. That's gonna be 4 hours layover in Dubai, and then I will arrive in Toronto on the 15th of August at 3 p.m. Supposedly that's not going to be my flight, because I do have a previous flight that's been refunded by Priceline. So we booked a ticket in Priceline for last April, and instead my flight was supposed to be Manila to Incheon, then Incheon to Toronto. First, my flight, when I booked my flight, it's 12 hours layover, and then a week after they rescheduled my flight. Actually, it's very you know, stressful. So what happened is that they rescheduled me, and instead of 12 hours layover in Incheon, I have to stay in Incheon International Airport for 32 hours, and that's insane. I'm not going to stay there, especially these times of the pandemic, of course not. But to make things reassured, I called the Incheon International Airport and I confirmed to them, and they said that there's no such thing as staying in the airport for more than 24 hours of layover transit. So then it's going to be another struggle. So we refunded the flight, or that ticket, and then afterwards we booked a new ticket that's now in Dubai layover, so I'm going to fly with Emirates, and it's gonna be the first time with Emirates though. Today I'm going to explain to you why Canada over Australia. So first things first, Australia is something when it comes to the tuition fees, when it comes to the weather, and when it comes to the climate, it's very different from what I've seen in Canada. So Canada is, I'm going to explain this further in the next couple of episodes, but I'm gonna have you a little insight about it. So Canada is more likely low tuition fee cost comparing to Australia when it comes to my course, medical technologist. And when it comes to the climate and weather, I am more comfortable with Canada because they are more of like winter weather, chilly and something like that. So Australia is more of like you can't guess what's going to happen today, so it's unpredictable, and Australia has more likely of an upside down kind of weather. So like for example, if we are in summer in Canada, so when it comes to Australia, it's going to be winter. So it's more likely of a difference between the calendars, and that may be confused for first you know, when we plan to go to Australia. Why Canada is my dream destination? Dream destination for me is not something that you've imagined yourself from when you were in childhood. So there are other people who consider it a dream destination when they were in childhood or when they were in high school, but for me it's different. So I discovered that Canada is going to be my dream destination just 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, shall we say. So it's not really like it's a dream destination for me when I was in high school, elementary, something like that, or it was influenced by the family. So it's really my decision to migrate to Canada itself. Canada, I consider it a dream destination because it is the country where I can see myself in success, and I can see myself that I would be happy with that country. I know that I can achieve my goals, I can achieve whatever my heart's content is going to be, and that's my definition of dream destination. So we're all different and we're all of different pages, so probably you haven't seen your dream destination as of the moment, but as for me, I have seen my dream destination 2 or 3 years ago, and now I can't believe that I would be flying to that country. So this big decision for me is something that I have reconsidered many times. So many times I think of this twice or 100 times already, and because of the perfect example of my friend in Australia. So if you want to know her, check, I think it's here or here. We do have a video while I was here in the Philippines and also her in Australia. That's 10 questions. I asked her 10 questions about her and about something personal that I think you guys might be interested on. So she's a really perfect example for me because she influenced me with the student visa, but at the same time it's kind of like scary, kind of scary, is because it's a whole new world. It will never be a new culture for me, is because my mindset is already liberated something, and probably the behavior or something, the beliefs, probably it's something that I would be I would wish that I knew so that I could adjust rapidly, shall we say, rapidly. Or so anyways, I do have a future plans when it comes to my career in Canada. I just hope that I would get my PGWP. That's going to be after studying in Canada, and I just hope that Canada is going to welcome me open arms when it comes to my career and goals, and not just me, also for my cousins. And I just hope that I will really enjoy my stay in Canada itself. And I think that's it. So you already knew what my biggest decision in life. This is something personal, and I hope you guys should get that biggest decision in your life, whether you're going to migrate to another country or whether you're going to stay and get promoted with your current work, or whether you're going to go with your American dream, or whether you're going to other countries or working with other countries, or just staying here in the Philippines. It might be of help. So I think that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoy and wish me luck with my new journey in Canada. So I hope I'll get to have more Canadian videos, or videos that might help you if you wanted to study in Canada. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and comment down below if you wanted to know more about how I applied to Canada or my experiences in Canada. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Probably you'll see me already in Canada.